So very briefly, what is Networked Insights?
We're a social media analytics company. We find where the conversation is happening across the web, and we understand what are the trends and themes that are happening within that conversation.
And obviously this is becoming a more important area. I hear a lot about brands who are working with companies like yourself. Who are some of the brands that you work with? And give me some examples of the things that you can track for them.
Sure. So the point is, so like if I take Kraft, right? Kraft could search for mac and cheese, which is relatively easy to do, but they couldn't really discover what are the new flavors that they should be bringing mac and cheese out in. So let's think about, okay, if I care about what is that new flavor, well, I can't search for it if it's a new flavor. So we're able to discover the trends and themes that are happening across the data set. So hey, you know what, we should be bringing a new product out that's oriented around bacon, right? Why? Because bacon is a big emerging trend with our stay-at-home moms, right? So how do we understand that?
And where are you searching? What are some of the different places online and platforms and sites that you are amassing this data from?
So we do it across 17 million different locations, 300 million people, 180 million in the US, 120 million that are international. It's 1.5 billion conversations a month. It's everywhere that's happening in social. It could be the conversation, it could be the tags that are placed around videos, it could be a whole series of things. But ultimately, what is the user-generated content that's out there?
And what I wanted to ask you in particular is, what can you track as you're tracking social media and conversations? Are you looking at video, and what sort of things can you look at when it comes to the video, either that consumers are making, or that they're watching, or that they're talking about?
So it's really what they're talking about. You know what, if there's a cool video that just went viral, it may be something that was on Saturday Night Live, it could be something that's been created on a CNN post, it could be a number of things. But ultimately, what does that generate from a conversation standpoint? That helps us determine what's important and what's not. It could be, hey, you know what, that's a cool shirt someone's wearing, and all of a sudden we see a new trend around a specific type of designer in a shirt. It could be, what are the new types of food that are being created, and hey, you know what, there's a trend happening around gastronomy, and how do we look at that?
Thank you, Dan.
Absolutely.
Giving it a box.